Hey guys, it's J-Man Powerhouse.
And Steven Jackson 13.
Sucks, Mr. Malibu here.
What's up? It's Ari.
Hi everybody, it's Alana Rivers.
It's more about the connections we've made more than anything else, more about how all of us who do this podcast together are a family. That's really what it's all about.
This podcast is really about determination. You will not find a more determined group of people to get things done and to succeed. It's not like succeeding in your team. You want to have fun while doing this. So it's about determination. It's about loving what we do, having each other, making the connections. It's more about the connections than the actual subscribers or views. It's about how close we've all come with each other. It's about the family. It's about the feels. And we love it. And we love having the feels together. We love the connections we've made. We love the family aspect we've got. Determination and dedication. And most importantly, this podcast is about family and feels.
Hello, my name's J-Man Powerhouse, and welcome to the Life is Feels podcast.
Hey guys, it's J-Man Powerhouse.
And Steven Jackson 13.
Don't steal my entrance, J-Man Powerhouse.
And Steven Jackson 13, the better one.
Sucks, Mr. Malibu here.
And Steven Jackson 13.
What's up? It's Ari.
Hi everybody, it's Alana Rivers.
J-Man Powerhouse. You're listening to the Life is Feels podcast. We hope you stick with us and go through all the emotions and all the feels. The Life is Feels podcast starts right now. Hey guys, it's J-Man Powerhouse and welcome to episode 37 of the Life is Feels podcast entitled WWE 2020 Elimination Chamber Predictions. Daniel Bryan versus Drew Gulak. I think that Daniel Bryan will beat Drew Gulak to start Elimination Chamber. And, well, yeah, Daniel Bryan will beat Drew Gulak. So the women's Elimination Chamber match for a chance to face Becky Lynch at WrestleMania will be Natalya versus Liv Morgan versus Shayna Baszler versus Asuka versus Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan. I think the dynamic of Riott, Logan, and Morgan here should be interesting. Interesting to see what they do with Natalya. Obviously, I think Baszler comes out on top here. And this sets up something between Morgan and Morgan and Riott for Mania. So I'm going to say that it's going to be Shayna Baszler versus Becky Lynch at Mania as Natalya is my second choice here. So I'd say Baszler wins and then Natalya would be second, and then we'll see what happens with Morgan and Riott and Logan, and Asuka's kind of just there, unless they start something with Asuka and Natalya. Elimination Chamber match for the SmackDown Tag Titles, The Miz and John Morrison, who are the champions, versus The New Day, versus The Usos, versus Heavy Machinery, versus Lucha House Party, versus Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. Dolph Ziggler now, of course, helping out with Mandy Rhodes. I think Heavy Machinery win here. Or they hold it off till Mania and Heavy Machinery wins at Mania. I'm interested to see how the Usos and the New Day do, because them in a match together is always good. Miz and Morrison, obviously, Morrison is continuing to fight, and we'll see. Morrison still looks good, so we'll see with John Morrison. But I'm gonna say that Heavy Machinery, or maybe Ziggler and Rude win the tag titles here, but I'm gonna go with Heavy Machinery. And then we'll see. Maybe they do a tag match at Mania. The New Day, the Usos. I guess Lucha House Party will be in there. I know Miz and Morrison. Maybe Miz and Morrison go one-on-one. So I'm going to pick Heavy Machinery here. 3-on-1 handicap match for the IC title. Braun Strowman versus Nakamura, Cesaro, and Zayn. I actually don't know how this goes. I think it's whoever pins... I don't know how this goes. I think it's whoever pins Strowman becomes the champion. So on that point, I think that Zayn is going to take it from Nakamura and Cesaro, and Zayn is going to pin Strowman and become the IC champion. And then we'll see what they do with Nakamura and Cesaro. Maybe they put them in that tag match. Speaking about tag matches, Raw Tag Team title match, the Street Profits versus Rollins and Murphy. I think Rollins and Murphy get it back here, and then we'll see maybe the Street Profits win it at Mania. We'll see. It's weird because there's no men's elimination chamber this year, so that's why they have the tag team elimination chamber match. But I'm gonna say that the Street Profits lose here to Rollins and Murphy. United States Championship, Andrade versus Humberto Carrillo. I'm gonna say Carrillo. I'm gonna say Andrade retains here unless Anthony Garza gets involved. It costs him the match, and Garza and what's her name? Garza and Selena Vega set up something for Mania. No DQ match. Aleister Black versus AJ Styles. I think obviously AJ wins here, and maybe Taker shows up with Styles, or not with Styles, with Black. Oh yeah, no, with Styles. I'm sorry. Maybe Taker shows up with Styles, and we'll see. But I feel like there's gonna be some surprises. This is a Philadelphia crowd. Maybe Cena somehow's on this show. Cena and The Fiend are doing something. But this was a short episode 37. So let me say real quick that the women's elimination chamber match, I think Natalya versus Liv Morgan versus Shayna Baszler versus Asuka versus Ruby Riott versus Sarah Logan. I think Shayna Baszler wins, and her and Becky face off at Mania. Elimination championship match for the SmackDown tag titles. The Miz and Morrison versus the New Day versus the Usos versus Heavy Machinery versus Lucha House Party versus Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. I think that I'm gonna say Heavy Machinery wins here. IC title match: Braun Strowman versus Nakamura, Cesaro, and Zayn. I think Zayn becomes champion. I think Rollins and Murphy beat the Street Profits to become Raw Tag Champions. Andrade retains against Carrillo, and Styles beats Black. So once again, those predictions are Shayna Baszler, Heavy Machinery, Nakamura, Cesaro, and Zayn, with Zayn becoming the champion. Rollins and Murphy become the Raw Tag Team Champions. Andrade retains the title against Carrillo, and AJ Styles defeats Black in a no DQ match. So this was short, but thank you so much for listening to episode 37 of the Life is Seals podcast. Because the episode was so short, I'm not going to do the promotions. I will leave some of the promotions in the link below. that's all, folks. Always take your shot. Feels is life. And remember, folks, life is feels. We'll see you next time. Thanks for listening.